Today I'm going to be talking about operation system, and you need to understand that a lot of cleaning business owners, they do not lose clients because they cannot clean or they are bad at cleaning. They lose clients because they do not have an operations strategy that backs how they clean, how they that backs how their operation in generally. So today we'll be breaking down an operation system that you can follow and document step by step for your own cleaning business. I already did a video on how to create a booking system for your cleaning business. If you've not seen the video, make sure you check out this video right here. I'm going to be placing the link around here, or you can check for the link in the description. So without wasting much time, let's just get into the operations system creation. Firstly, you need to think of your operation as the bridge between your promises and the result. The promises you've been giving people through the sales and marketing, that is what you are going to deliver during your operation. So your operation part is one of the most important process in your business. It has to be uniform, it has to be well documented. You need to put a lot of impressions into it to actually make sure you deliver what you promised your clients from your marketing, from your social media, so that they get the kind of result that you've promised that they will get. After you've confirmed the booking, somebody has paid maybe their upfront payment, or they've even paid all the payment already, you need to confirm the booking. And how do you confirm this? You already have their name, you have their email, you have their location, you have all these necessary details. So you confirm it. I always love to confirm a booking by sending a message. Whether they booked you from your booking link or they book you through your rate card, you want to send a message. That message can be on your WhatsApp group. It can be on maybe your journal, maybe journal of the particular phone that you're using for your business. So they just need to copy the message and paste it and tweak some things there. So it can be, thank you, your confirmation has been confirmed for so booking at so day in so location. We look forward to giving you a sparkling room. We look forward to giving you a pest-free environment depending on the type of services they book. Now, after you confirmed the booking, the next thing for you to do is inventory check. You want to make sure all your materials that you'll be needing for the cleaning is up to date. Maybe you have more than enough, or you have enough for that particular operation. You want to check all your equipment, your cleaning equipment. You want to make sure they are clean. You want to make sure everything is working, not that you get to the site and you find out that some of the equipment are not working. Then next, you want to start sending some internal message within your staff, maybe on your Connect team or WhatsApp group. You want to start updating them on maybe the job. You want to start assigning the job to some particular cleaners or a particular team in your in your workspace. Next, you want to start packing. Want to start packing for maybe as soon as it's the date for the job. You want to start packing as soon as possible. I always love that you get to the location maybe even 10 minutes, 20 minutes, if possible 30 minutes earlier than the time you've said you'll be there. It always has a kind of a good impression on your cleaning company. Then you want to make sure you pack according to the job type. These are some of the things you want to have on your notice board. Maybe you want to have packing for moving cleaning, packing for post-construction cleaning, packing for, so for all those packing, you have list of items and equipment that has to be in your pack. When you are picking things, you don't just take all the equipment. There was a cleaning business I met at a particular time. She was telling me how she needs to take all like cleaning equipment to a site so that the clients will know that they have equipment. But I find this very absurd. I know there are a lot of clients in Nigeria like that cleaning companies have equipment, but these people will just stress you. All those people that want you to bring all your equipment, they're just there for show off. No wealthy man, somebody that has like a premium client, who wants you to go through the stress of bringing equipment that you might not use in their home. Now, so I don't see this as a kind of show off or whatever. It doesn't really make sense to me. Just pick the tools and equipment that is needed for that particular cleaning. So you pick by the job type. If you're packing for post-construction cleaning, you might have stuff like scrapers. You can even have hammer in your pack. You can have a lot of things. You can have sandpaper, a lot of things in there. Now, if you're packing for moving cleaning, you might not necessarily need hammer with you. So you want to have the list of tools and materials that you'll be taking depending on the job type. So maybe you want to have it on your notice board. Pack for moving cleaning, you list everything. Pack for post-construction, you list everything. So you want to pack your things according to the job type. Next is for you to check your staff appearance. You want to make sure your staff are appearing very good. Now, this is what bridges premium cleaning business owners to amateur cleaning business owners. You want to make sure your staffs are appearing good. And even if they don't appear good, maybe they're on site and they already removed their sandals or their shoes. You want to make sure that you don't cover those parts. Honestly, personally for me, I'll never cover parts where my cleaners are not wearing a Crocs or a rubber shoe or something to just cover their legs. Showing your client that they're opening their leg and walking, it doesn't portray you as a professional cleaning company. When you want to do the video and you want their leg to show, they can quickly wear the boots or wear the Crocs. It has this kind of impression, positive impression that it gives on your brand. So you want to take care of the inventory package and then the impression. Then you may want to make sure you arrive as early as possible. This leaves a very, very good first impression on your brand. As you get to the location, the first thing that should be done is for your team lead, or maybe you, if you still follow your clients to the site, you want to make sure that your team lead greets the client in a particular way. And then very importantly, you want to make sure your team lead goes for a walkthrough around the house with the client or with whoever is available at the site at that time. Make sure there is a walkthrough. This is very important because there might be some places that are damaged. There might be damaged mirrors. There might be damaged stuffs around the house that might not be spotted yet. And maybe after you clean and you say, oh, that's how we met it, it'll be like, oh no, that's not how we left it, stuff like that. So it is very, very important. This is highly recommended that you put it on your system, you document it, that as soon as you get to the site, make sure you go for a walkthrough with whoever is available at the site, whether it's the client, whether it's the security man, anybody. And as you're going for the walkthrough, make sure you take pictures before and afters, and use the opportunity to take before and afters, or before and after videos, or before and after pictures, depending on which one sits well with you. This will go a long way to save you. This has saved me in a lot of cases where maybe the clients are not even in Nigeria, and maybe they want to be like, oh, this thing was not like that. When you have your pictures, it comes in handy at those situations. Next, you want to introduce your team. This is so person. The team leader should introduce your team. This is so person, this is so person, and this is what we are here to do. We are here to clean, moving cleaning. We'll be cleaning the blah blah, we'll be cleaning the this, we'll be cleaning the that. You want to make sure you restate the job. You want to restate what you'll be doing exactly at that place. So you restate it to them that this is what you'll be doing, this is what you'll be doing. Let them know again. This is very, very important. And you want to ask if there's any sensitive place, if there's any place that you should pay attention to, if there's any place they don't want you to go to. At this point, you want to ask those questions. See if they have any places they want you to pay extra attention to. Next, you want to make sure you set up your cleaning equipment. You want to make sure everything goes from messy to organized. Because if the house is not organized, you are at the end going to have a messy cleaning. So you want to make sure you cover some furnitures when need be. If it's a post-construction cleaning and they already have furnitures in the house, you want to make sure you have your wrapping sheets in handy, wrapping nylon, where you can just wrap the furnitures, just so that you don't tamper with them and it doesn't get dusty or wet. And if it's also a post-construction cleaning and you want to use some kind of alkaline or acidic chemicals on the tiles, you want to make sure you wrap the water faucet. This is very important because it might not look like it is damaged, but the water faucet can get damaged in months or weeks from that time, and they will know that, oh, it's this cleaning company that came around. So you want to wrap it. You want to wrap all those things with nylon or any waterproof, so that as you're washing the tiles of the toilet, you can be very free with it, so that be saying, oh, I don't want this thing to touch this thing. As long as you've wrapped it up and everything is safe, you can go ahead and do your cleaning as you like. So organizing everything like this, making sure everything is at the places where it to be needed, it makes your cleaning straightforward. However, these are some of the things you should put down in your operations system. At this point, you should be assigning zones to staff. Maybe you feel like, oh, this staff, you take care of this particular part of the house. This person and this person, you take care of this particular sections of the house. First, confirmation of booking, to packing up, to arrival, then to the first stage, which I just mentioned now, which is assigning of zone, walkthroughs, and all that. Then phase 5 is our standard cleaning flow, where we have from top to bottom, the S shape for cleaning glasses, the S shape for mopping the floor. Most of you that have gotten Clean My Space should have already known all these cleaning techniques and all these cleaning flows. So you can have a checklist for this that might have been packed with the pack. You have a checklist already for post-construction cleaning, movie move out cleaning that is laminated. So if they are going for post construction cleaning, the team lead should have picked the laminated post construction cleaning checklist and should have put it inside their package alongside. This leads us to phase 6, where we have the quality control and check through. Now, this is one of the most important phase in operations system, and a lot of cleaning business owners skip this. As soon as your team is done with the job, even if you corrected them, the team leader is with them, you collected them, and everything has been done, you still want to take one last check around the house before inviting the client for a walkthrough. Now, after you've taken the last check around the house, you can now invite the client for a walkthrough. You walk together. All those places that you took before and after photos, you can also use this opportunity to take after photos. You go for a walkthrough with the client. The client is satisfied. You want to also ask them questions. Don't be too rushy. Don't rush your walkthrough. Calm down, let them pick. If there's any place they want to pick corrections with, let them pick it. Make sure the staff they correct it immediately. If there's anything that can be done to those places that needs correction, let it be done as soon as possible. So don't rush it. As soon as they are satisfied, make sure you ask for review immediately. Don't wait till you get back to the office or till maybe a day later. At that point in time, tell them to send a review to your WhatsApp line, to Instagram, whatever. Maybe they should do a video and tag you. Make sure you ask for a review at that point in time. It is very important, because at that point in time, the dopamine is high. They are on the high level. As soon as you leave there 30 minutes, 1 hour, it might not always work. Sometimes you work for people and they'll give you review even after a couple of weeks. I've even had clients that gives us review without us even asking. Maybe they just went for poultry washing and all that. They will still send pictures and send reviews. But it is always important, when you have your operation system, document it, that your team leader or supervisor should ask for review immediately before they even leave the site. They should send a message to the WhatsApp line, "Oh, I'm so impressed with your cleaning." Maybe they can take a picture of a particular place and send a review with it. And finally, which is the end phase of phase 7, aside from the fact that you need to ask for review, you shouldn't rush the final walkthrough moment. You need to immediately join them to maybe add them to your broadcast list. This is very important. If you've labeled the client, maybe a new client or whatever, you want to label them maybe a customer already, add them to your broadcast list so that you can have consistent engagements with them through your promotion news or whatever kind of news. And if you are using booking link, you also have these people on your email list already, so you can be sending newsletter, you can be sending educative newsletter or broadcast, depending on the CRM that works well with you. You want to use emails, if you want to use WhatsApp, you can put them on a broadcast. I think WhatsApp is easier, and a lot of people are on WhatsApp. They check their WhatsApp almost every day. So WhatsApp broadcast is actually ideal. You just want to add them immediately to your broadcast list, and then you'll be able to engage with them consistently through your broadcast messages. Now, this is going to be the end of the system series. I feel like if we should continue, it might get boring. So I'm just going to venture into the personal branding part of the cleaning business. How to create a cult-like personal brand for your cleaning business. That is the series we'll be working with next. So be sure to give this video a thumbs up so that as we start dropping series on how to create a cult-like personal brand for your cleaning business, you'll be able to benefit from it. And that'll be all for today. Bye for now.